almost time.
Now we'll find out once and for all about Clark Kent, the Superman.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a TV show.
Yes, but who is he? What's his name?
He's Superman.
Golly, Clark, won't that be wonderful seeing Superman?
Fighting a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and television the MeTV way.
No one can do the things that Superman does.
The adventures of Superman.
Now on MeTV Fresno, Xfinity 187.
Hi, I'm John Mallis. Welcome to this live program here on Comcast, Channel 187 and 43.6 and 13.1. It's Connect with Me on MeTV Fresno. Today, we'll have one of the contestants in the studio talking about the Miss California pageant that takes place all of next week. And then, of course, the new crowning takes place next Saturday, I believe, on June the 27th. Hey, we got one of the people, one of the contestants in the house, 436 MeTV, option 11. Back in a moment. Back here on the program, it is a Friday morning. Glad to have you along on Connect with Me on MeTV Fresno. It's a special day here because we have a first-time guest, and I can't wait to show you how she is dressed because she will not look like a contestant today who is competing for the Miss California pageant that takes place next Saturday. It's quite hilarious. Anyway, you can call in at 436 MeTV option 11. By the way, my friends, she has limited time. She's a busy person here. She doesn't have time for, no, I'm just kidding. But she's only going to be here for a short period of time because she does work full time. Duh, that takes precedent. So she's going to be here for about 45 minutes. In the meantime, it's a good time to remind you that we're on Comcast, Channel 187, 43.6 and 13.1 daily, my friends. Monday through Friday, we are here to serve you, the viewer. That's why the phone line is open, 436 MeTV option 11. You can watch the replay later today at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 13.6, 8 o'clock tonight, 4.6 Biz TV. And then if you are so angry at me, oh my God, you must be angry, and you want to tweet me, or you could be a happy tweeter. If you're a happy tweeter, it's at John Mallows, MeTV. You like that? Happy tweeter? Anyway, time to get to the meat and potatoes of this program today, and it's going to be a lot of fun because of the appearance of our guest. And, well, not only her appearance here, but how she looks in physical appearance today. It's quite funny. A lot of people are prepping for this coming week, this next week, for the Miss California pageant, and I believe it's the 90th version, is it not? 90 years and counting, my friends. Let's roll the videotape, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here on a Friday morning. Overall, there'll be more than 50 women vying for the title, as I said, now in its 90th year. One of those competing is 22-year-old Keri Allred from Clovis. Most recently, she won Miss Fresno County, beating out about a dozen other women or so, ages 17 to 24. That was in March. She took home a whopping $3,000 scholarship and a $1,000 wardrobe. Hey, I'll take that. Not bad. I'll take it any day. Prior to that, Allred took runner-up in the Miss Clovis contest. Now she's ready for the biggest week in her life. All the activities start over the weekend. Finish up with the grand finale that takes place next Saturday, June the 27th, with the crowning of the new Miss California at the William Saroyan Theater. Right now, Allred works teaching kids how to swim, how to dance, how to tumble. She's a student at Fresno City, I believe. In the past, she's also battled kidney disease. We'll talk to her about that. A graduate of Clovis East High School, Allred dresses up as Peaches the Clown and hopes to impress all the judges next week. She is into speech and into debate, dance, cheerleading. Hopes to go to nursing school at Fresno State. Then it will be on to UCLA. She'll be a Bruin. Live in our studio right now is, oh, and there she is, Keri Allred, a contestant for Miss California Crown. There she is as Peaches the Clown. Isn't that hilarious? Oh, wave to the camera, wave to our viewers. There you go. 436 MeTV option 11. a far cry from what she looked like as the crowning of Miss Fresno County, but nonetheless, very, very hilarious outfit. I love the outfit. 436 Me TV option 11. We're back with our program here on a Friday morning on Connect with Me.
We need help to find this missing child. Hallie Cummings was 7 when she went missing. She was last seen in Satsuma, Florida in February of 2009. This is what we believe she looks like today at age 11. If you have any information, please call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST. That's 1-800-843-5678. Please help bring Hallie Cummings home.
You can find movies on over-the-air channel 13.3. Movies. Our name says it all.
Expect me to keep a straight face throughout this entire program? It's almost impossible. Hey, by the way, my friends, the last 15, 20 minutes or so of this program, probably the last 15, we're going to talk about Joshua Mitchell. He is the outgoing mayor of the city of Sanger, and we'll play one phone call for you from some outrageous, or I would say she's probably an angry viewer, angry at me for jumping on Joshua Mitchell there a little bit. We'll play her phone call on the air live. And then we'll talk a little bit about Adrian Gomez. And it's interesting that Gomez has garnered a lot of attention since the altercation with the DuPonts over that disabled parking space. They got into fisticuffs and they ended up on Judge Judy. And needless to say, Gomez has some anger issues that he needs to take care of. But I like him as a guest. He was a great guest. Anyway, 436 Me TV, option 11. Keri Allred is here. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
You look funny.
I'm a pretty funny-looking clown.
I know. I don't want to it's hard to sit here and call you a clown, but you are a clown today. Your Peach is the clown.
Sure am.
It's quite funny. So you're going to be competing, obviously, in the Miss California pageant starting when? When does everything start gearing up?
Well, I'm getting the anxiety rush this morning. Actually, I got the anxiety rush tonight. I will be leaving for the Fresno Hotel in downtown to meet up with my roommate. We're going to get settled in, and then tomorrow we're going to meet the mayor. We're going to have a barbecue in the evening. Sunday, we're going to go do some other fun things, and then Monday is when my phases of competition start. I'll begin with interview. So I'm hoping I get a strong interview, and it carries me the whole week.
All right, the interview process. It's kind of like here, the interview process. Okay, what kind of questions are you going to ask you? Do you know in advance, or do you have some kind of inkling or idea, or are they going to come completely out of left field? Because if you can handle those questions, you can certainly handle questions from our viewers today and from innocent little me, right?
Right.
436 Me TV option 11 if you want a question. Keri Allred, just anything goes here today because she's competing for the Miss California contest. So what kind of questions?
Well, we have to prepare ourselves politically. We need to know current events, what's going on. So I've been reading a lot on the drought and things that are happening here in California. Also, though, they want to focus on you. They want to know about you and your platform. They may ask you a question or two about, how do you feel about this? Or, for example, how do you feel about Donald Trump running for president? Those kind of questions. And I don't know how I feel about that, considering he's the owner of the Miss Universe pageant, and I do pageants, but these are two very different organizations. So I'm still figuring out my standpoint on that. But they mainly focus on you. They want to know about your platform, who you are in the community, what you do to give back, what you've been through, how you are a strong leader today as a title holder. So I'm ready for the questions. I am ready. I'm so ready, but they can ask you anything. So we study everything under the sun, and sometimes they ask you just about yourself and you don't get a political question. So it's really, you just need to be prepared. So I feel like I prepared for today just in case I get some curveballs, but I may not be able to answer everything. We're just having a conversation, and that's just how it goes.
Okay, let's, we have so many, you know what I like to do? Let's run the photos first. We have a series of photos of Keri Allred, right? So we can put, there you are right there. Beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful picture there with the American flag, and we can just run through these, no problem, and go to the next one, and then you can just describe, okay, there's you on the right. Is that your mom?
That's my little teen and my director, Miss Marie Thurick.
Oh, okay, got it, got it. Okay, next one.
That was Miss Fresno behind the pageant. We have our former Miss Fresno Outstanding Teen and our former Miss Fresno County. And then I was in the middle. I believe that was right before I did talent or right after, one of the two.
Yeah, all right, next.
That was at our orientation. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, no, go ahead.
That was at our orientation. We had the honor of meeting Miss California. She was there. I was ecstatic. I was a little tight in that picture. I was nervous.
Yeah, that's okay. That was the current Miss California.
That is the current Miss California.
All right. What are you doing here?
Those are when we were going around to meet our sponsors. We have people fill ad pages in our books, to promote ourselves and promote their businesses. And that was at the Lexus car dealership and the New York Couture jewelry shop, where we were taking pictures and, promoting ourselves for ads.
Interesting. Okay.
That is myself with Miss Clovis Taylor Cloca. We were at, I think it was Budrank Elementary.
Okay.
I could be wrong. It was a carnival. I went and did balloons for the children. I had my little booth right there behind me to the left.
Oh.
And we were doing balloons, and she was walking around greeting people. It was a really fun experience to get to do that together as well, because she is a sister city.
Right. Okay, next.
That was a Fight to the Finish, Relay for Life event I did. Anyone who came out, I wanted to do balloons and really get kids involved in what the Relay for Life is. It's, celebrating those who have gone through cancer, are going through cancer, and those who have lost their lives to cancer. So I was making balloons to try and celebrate and bring more children into understanding what it is that this event was about.
Yeah. And next?
Ooh, one of my favorites, Julia Vogue in Fresno. She is our jewelry sponsor. I had just done some shopping there. She left a crown keychain for me with a crown hair clip for a send-off gift, and I just thought I would get a quick picture after.
Yeah, okay.
That was an appearance at my Miss Marie. It was at her real estate firm. We just talked about our platforms and what we're going to be doing at Miss California right there.
Yeah, and when you say, who was that lady again, that prior picture?
Miss Marie Thurick. I keep calling her Miss Marie Thurick, but that's my director. She's been our director for a while now, and she's fantastic.
All right.
This is Emily McNeil. She is my Miss California roommate, and I'm smiling seeing her because I'm going to see her tonight, and that was the first time I met her. I was suggested to be her roommate, as she was mine, right after I won, and she's keeping me strong through this whole thing because it's a fierce competition.
Okay, great. And there you are with our buddy George Takata there,
yes.
JC24?
Yes, this past Wednesday, I believe it was, we did an interview on Miss California, and I just wanted to welcome our contestants and get people to come visit something that's been going on in Fresno for over 20 years now. It's a great pageant, and I'm excited.
So, and there you are.
After I won.
County.
Yes, after I won. That picture is a bit awkward for me, I think. I look a little, I feel like I look awkward. I didn't know what to do. But yeah, that was after I won.
Okay. No, you don't look awkward at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Behind the scenes with Miss Denise Barnes, our former Miss Fresno County 2014.
Great. And I think, is that it for the photos? Yeah, it is. All right, we're going to be back with more here on Connect With Me on Peaches the Clown. You're welcome to call in. She is one of the contestants taking part in the Miss California pageant. It takes place starting tomorrow, and then the crowning of the new Miss California takes place next Saturday, June the 27th. Glad that she is in the studio today. You can question her about any political topic. It's all up for fair game today here on the program. 436-MeTV, option 11. We're back in a moment.
Is taking care of laundry taking too much of your time? Have you become a missing mom? With a new fast, efficient washer and dryer from Ventura TV Video Appliance, you'll spend more of your day the way you want. Save now on Frigidaire's Advanced Affinity Laundry Pair. Let Frigidaire save you energy, water, and time. Don't spend your life on laundry. Upgrade today at Ventura TV Video Appliance and save.
Tune in to Heartland for the best in true country music. Relive vintage specials, one-of-a-kind concerts, and country music's earliest videos. Heartland is the heart of country. The only place where you can find country music, country stars, and country lifestyles 24/7. Heartland, the heart of country.
Now on channel 13.2.
Back here on the program today, the contestant for Miss California pageant is here in the studio. She is Keri Allred. Today she's actually Peaches the Clown. And so what's this outfit about? Where do you wear this?
Well, for the past 5 years, I've been Peaches the Clown every weekend at children's birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, divorce parties, weddings.
Divorce parties?
Divorce parties. Some people like to celebrate.
Marcus?
There's photo booths there and everything. And we do balloons, face painting, and a magic show. Sometimes I do princess coronations when I dress up as Queen Elsa. We do a lot, and I've changed my outfit throughout the year a couple times. This is more of a dress, so it's hot. It's Fresno weather. We need it to be nice and cool.
Yeah, that looks good.
And then I've got my Ronald McDonald socks on. They're striped red and white because that's one of my favorite charities that I volunteer at. So I like to wear their socks and let people know that I support that cause, and I'm Ronald McDonald's clown friend.
All right. So let me ask you, what is your platform? Let's get to the real tough questions now. I'll put you on the spot.
All right,
you nervous? You need a pill or anything?
I might be sweating, but we'll just let that go.
Sweaty palms going.
I need my Gold Bond to dry it up, my powder.
Okay. What's your platform?
My platform is Big Brothers Big Sisters. I was introduced to this platform by the former Miss Clovis, Morgan Edwards. That was her platform, and I looked into it, and it's about mentoring underprivileged children. And I have a little girl, her name is Elijah Nay. She's absolutely wonderful, and I read with her a lot because her reading skills are a little bit under where they should be, and so I realized I need to really encourage literacy in this program and work on making their lives better. I want to be the light in their lives, the one that they look forward to seeing you after all the tough times they go through.
So your platform is literacy?
Big Brothers Big Sisters, but within the program,
all right, within the program,
I can encourage literacy.
Right. Okay. And so you play Peaches the Clown. We have some videotape of you. Let's play that sound full. Go ahead. Peaches the Clown, Keri Allred, doing her thing, my friends.
What is this?
Number 6, Keri Allred. Keri will be showcasing her creative balloon clown talents as her alter ego, Peaches.
Hi, Peaches. Is this not Andrew's 4th birthday party? It's not? Well, where am I at? The Miss Clovis pageant? Oh my goodness. Well, since I'm at the Miss Clovis pageant and I'm not where I'm supposed to be at Andrew's 4th birthday party, I'm going to make you something really special. We're going to start with a type of tree. Can anybody guess what it is? There's over 2,500 different species of this tree. Can you take a guess? No, it's not a pine tree. Let me see. That's right, we have a palm tree. Now, I'm going to add something else on there, and I was wondering if you guys could take a guess. It's a type of animal. There's over 260 species, and it's brown. It likes to climb things. What do you guys think? No, not an ape. Try again. Let me give you a hint. Did you get it? A monkey. That was right. Okay, so we're going to name him Old Blue. I'm going to put him on here, and then I'm going to make something else for him. I wanted to make his favorite food for him today. Does anybody know a monkey's favorite food? They are high in potassium, which actually makes them pretty radioactive. Oh, that's right, they're bananas. So we have Old Blue on a tree, and we're going to give him some bananas. All right, so then we have our monkey in a banana tree.
Oh boy! So why? So you performed this where again?
That was at the Miss Clovis pageant in 2015, where I took the first runner-up spot. I've learned a lot since then, so I improved my talent for Miss Fresno.
Okay, so 436-ME-TV, option 11. If you want to call in and ask Keri Allred a question, she is Peaches the Clown. She's performing or taking part in one of the contestants in the Miss California pageant. It takes place next week. And so let's run a piece of videotape called Formal Wear. And so part of the pageant is wearing formal wear. What is that? When they talk about formal wear, that means like you dress up to go out to dinner or what?
It's a little more extravagant than that. If you can see my gown up there, the beads are tremendously, I don't know, sparkly, big, giant, heavy, very gaudy. The formal wear is to show your poise, your elegance, your posture, how you can be a lady, how you can present yourself at important events when you're meeting the mayor, for example, or let's say we get to meet the president. It's showing your confidence and your beauty in a gorgeous evening gown. And I borrowed that from our former Miss Clovis, and
really?
I rocked the stage in it. Yeah, I did.
You did. You look great in that. Okay, let's go to the bikini portion of the contest, which is probably the most recognizable part of any pageant, right? The bikini
it
part
definitely
of it.
is.
So what's the purpose of this?
To be honest, I don't like to call it bikini. I like to call it fitness, because it's not about what bikini you're wearing or, I don't know, how you strut your stuff. It's about the confidence you exude while you're on stage, like showing your fitness, showing what you worked up to. It's about your lifestyle. Miss California, the title holders, they're very busy, so you need to show that you can, be confident and also be able to eat healthy on a very, very fast-paced schedule. So that's what the fitness portion is about. I don't like to call it bikini. I feel like it demeans the phase a little bit. And
okay. You can call it
swimsuit.
Whatever.
Swimsuit.
Okay, the swimsuit part of this. All right. Let's see. We do have some videotape. What's that? We got a call? Oh, we do. Okay. Hey, we got a call. Be prepared. Here we go.
No. I'm so nervous.
All right, caller. Go ahead. You're on the air with a very nervous Keri Allred. Go ahead.
Very nervous.
2 questions. One, if she was governor of California, how would she help the state? 2, if she was going to vote for the president, who would she vote for in 2016?
Oh, 2 great questions. Thank you very much for that, caller. Okay, so how are you going to help the state of California, and who are you going to vote for president in 2016?
Okay, well, let's start with the governor question. I would do everything in my power to implement stronger educational values. I think that education and literacy is #1 in our country, in the world, and I would do everything in my power. I would come up with curriculums, I would come up with ways to make education more important and make children want to learn. I know there's a new core curricular implemented in the system, in the school system, which is, it seems to me, teaching children how to take tests. We need to know how to have life skills, how to, when you do your taxes, we need to be able to do those kind of things and be able to go into an office or speak to someone with great public speaking skills. And I think all they're doing right now is teaching you how to take tests. So I think that as governor, I would first work on literacy and implementing better educational values and try to raise money somehow to give schools more money.
If you became Miss California, how would you help the state?
The same way. I would try very, very hard to implement education. That would be my #1. And also eating habits. There's a trans fat issue going on where they're going to eliminate that off of store shelves. And I think that obesity is a rising epidemic. 2/3 of children under 4 are overweight. And I would do everything I can to want them to be fit and be healthy. The presidential question, I'm still researching on all my presidential candidates. I know there's Hillary, there's Donald, and neither one of those I'm going for right now.
If you were forced to vote today, who would you vote for?
I couldn't tell you. I can't tell you today who I'd vote for because I don't have enough information on all of them yet, and we're barely starting in this new race that's coming up. But it definitely wouldn't be Donald or Hillary, unfortunately.
Are you a Republican or a Democrat?
I would like to claim independent, if you don't mind. I'm more independent. I'm not as conservative to claim being a Republican, but I'm not as liberal to claim being a Democrat. So I feel like I'm still stuck in the middle right now. That's a sore subject. That's a tough one for me. That's a good question, but I'm still working on all my presidential candidates and my strong opinions on them.
All right. Hey, we got to take a break, but I want you, the viewer at home, to act like you are one of the judges questioning our guest today, Keri Allred. She's going to go through the questioning process this coming weekend. All the judges, they got all those questions mapped out, and I'm sure they're much tougher than any of my questions here. Anyway, I was just going to say, somebody sent me a text. We've been trying to get the mayor, Ashley Swearingen, on this program for, ever since, I guess, we came on the air in 2012. That's like 4 years, over 1,000 shows. Somebody sent me a text saying, maybe to get the mayor's attention, I should dress up like Peaches the Clown, disguise myself, and then maybe have her come on the program. Or have a meeting with her. Anyway, if you're out there watching Mayor or Mark Standriff, hey, I hope you're listening. 436-ME-TV, option 11, back in just a moment.
Hello, I'm John Walsh. We need your help to capture this fugitive. Francisco Molina Nieve has been on the run since March 2008. The police and the FBI need your help tracking this coward down. He's wanted for brutally beating his girlfriend and for the use of a firearm. He has 3 freckles in a crescent shape under his right eye. Call the Colorado FBI at 303-629-7171 if you know where he's hiding.
Take a look at this. Let's play. This is too hip for you. I'll slow down. Let's play.
Watch all your favorite classic game shows on Buzzer TV, KBBC Digital Channel 13.7.
Oh my, 436-ME-TV, option 11, and we want you to be the judge out there. Call in at 436-ME-TV, option 11, and interview our guest here today who's competing for the Miss California pageant. I have a question for you.
Sure.
You a Giant fan or a Dodger fan?
Oh gosh, I'm going to admit to you, I can't stand baseball.
Oh.
I'm a football fan and I'm a basketball fan, but I cannot stand baseball. My ADHD doesn't allow me to sit there through it. But I've been to a couple Grizzly games because I do enjoy our home games. So I guess I'd have to go San Francisco.
Okay, who's your favorite basketball team and favorite football team?
Don't call me a bandwagoner because I'm not, but I do love the Golden Warriors. I've been following them. The Golden State Warriors. I was a Miami Heat fan and then it wasn't working out between us. And I'll just tell you, because I want to, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I plan on being a Dallas cheerleader one day. I just have to learn how to dance.
Okay, caller, are you there? I hope you got some tough questions for our guest today.
No.
Probably maybe one or two. Yeah, if I were a judge, I would ask you, how would you implement to the young ladies about it's not important to be beautiful outside, but beautiful inside?
Wow, that's a good question.
How would I implement that, Tim? That's a great question. It's one that I absolutely love.
Because these beauty pageants, they're judging you by how you look on the outside. What about the inside?
But that's the thing. If you don't mind me justifying, this is how I like to do. Miss America, I feel, are the girls that want to be doctors and lawyers. It's from what's inside. It's your educational goals that drive these girls to the top. Where Miss USA...
pageants are about beauty. They're beauty pageants.
They are. Yes, but 15% of your score is the fitness portion, whereas talent is 35%. Your interview is, I believe, 20 or 25. And
where does beauty come in?
Beauty comes in just you need to look good.
What percentage is that?
It's not necessarily a percentage. 15% is your fitness, and that's about how you look. That one, it's not necessarily about how you look, but it's your physical fitness. It's how your lifestyle is. Whereas I feel like the Miss Universe organization.
Okay, so let's go over this tooth and nail here.
Victoria's Secret
okay, so
models.
how much of it is intelligence and fitness and all that? What's the percentage?
I believe 25% is your interview.
That's your interview.
35% is your talent.
35 is the talent.
5% is your on-stage score.
On stage, okay, go ahead.
Then you've got 15 for fitness. And the residual amount is your evening gown. And that's nothing compared to your talent in your interview. Your talent exudes your skills and what you can do and how you can entertain. Yeah. The interview portion.
The caller's still there? No, he's gone. Okay.
Oh, well,
436-ME-TV, option 11. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Can I still answer the question?
You can
All right.
for as long as you want.
Yeah, well, I think I was asked during one of my questions, if you won Miss Fresno County and you were told to do your first appearance with no makeup on without doing your hair, would you do it? And I said absolutely, because I want young women in our society to see you don't need to be a size 0. You don't need to wear every single MAC makeup product that you can buy. You can still be beautiful by who you are, and that goes through confidence. I think beauty is confidence, and confidence is key. It's not about how pretty you are. I have a ginormous nose from when I broke it, and that's the thing I've been insecure about since I was in the 7th grade. But I'm doing beauty pageants, and I won a beauty pageant, and so it shows that not necessarily your flaws are going to lose you the title, but they're going to get you the title too. So I would try.
So you would go up there with no makeup.
I would, because I'm not embarrassed. I'm confident that my talent and the way I speak to people will overcome necessarily the way I look without makeup.
Yeah, so you're trying to prove a point that looks isn't everything.
It isn't everything, and looks will get you through the door, but intelligence will keep the door open.
I see. Okay, before we go to break, I know we got to go to break. I'll throw you a curveball.
Oh gosh, I'm
your
gonna throw it back at you.
Your stance on abortion.
Oh goodness, I believe in the right to choose.
Right to choose.
Right to choose what you'd like to do. It's if you would like to do that, then you would like to do that. It's up to you. That's basically what I have to say. It hands down.
Okay, so you're pro-choice.
I'm pro-choice.
Right. Caller, are you there? Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask another question. I want to be judging you. How would you? How would you tell people to get along with one another? In other words, how could you bring peace to the world and try to say, well, I'm this way and that way? Because by looking at you, the way you get along with people, the rapport that you have, you'd be the right person to go out to the world and try to bring people together.
Well, I believe being different is the best quality we can have in each other. Why do we all want to be the same? Why do we all want to agree on everything? That's what gives us conversations, is being able to go back and forth and talk about things and look differently. It's what brings culture to America, and we're known as the melting pot, where we have tons of cultures here. I can't go up there and say, I want world peace, because I'm not asking for world peace, but there is conflict resolution available, and we can find a way to get there. I think I've always been taught, if you have differences with someone, well, kill them with kindness. Be nice to them anyways. And eventually they're going to have to like you. What are you going to do if someone sits there and puts you down and you do nothing but smile and you're a good person to them? I mean, we'll work it out. We'll find a way to get past it.
Okay.
We're all human.
436 MeTV option 11. We're back with Keri Allred and Peaches the Clown and the Miss California pageant in just a moment.
Attention all units. We have reports of 2 motorcycle cops protecting California's highway.
That's for us, good buddy. The Men of Chips are on MeTV.
Hi, I'm John Baker. I'm John Baker. It's Officer Baker.
He's the blonde one.
Hi there. Officer Poncherello, man. Frank Poncherello. Oh, I'm Frank Poncherello.
And he's the one who's Eric Estrada.
There's no way I wouldn't remember a name like that.
Catch the blonde one and the one who's Eric Estrada.
Now on MeTV Fresno, Xfinity 187.
We get our speed from Mom and Dad. They do stuff super fast. And now they got this new kitchen, so they're even faster. So they can help us with our free throws.
The time-saving Frigidaire Gallery line with a quick preheat and smudge-proof stainless steel that resists fingerprints and cleans easily. It's mealtime in no time, from start to clean.
Frigidaire Gallery. Save more during Frigidaire Gallery bonus days when you buy 3 or more qualifying appliances. See the full line of Frigidaire appliances at Ventura TV Electronics and Appliances.
I'm not trying to embarrass you.
He is.
No.
He's trying to get me. I'm not digging my hole yet, so but that doesn't mean get tough on me.
We're glad you're here.
Okay,
good.
I'll
put you on the spot a little bit. I want to see how you perform under the heat just a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
My face is starting to turn red, and I'm getting sweaty. But my
How
last
are you
name.
going to do during the interview process?
I feel confident in interview. I just have a conversation with the people. That's all you do is have a conversation.
That's what we're doing here.
And if they put you on the spot, then you are in control of which way the conversation's going. So you turn it a different direction.
Well,
but answer the questions.
Yeah, we're not trying to argue with you here. You got your own opinions. That's why you're here, to offer up your own opinions on everything. Okay, so here's an email question. It says, does Keri plan on making clowning her career post-pageant?
Well, clowning is always going to be something I'm going to dedicate myself to. I'm so thankful in the smiles and what I get back out of clowning. It's helped me volunteer with some of the organizations that I am most dedicated and compassionate about. But no, after Miss California, yes, I will continue. But as I get older, my goal is to be a nurse anesthesiast. So that's where I'm going to go with that one.
Do you believe in global warming?
I do believe it's getting hotter, and I do believe in global warming. I'm gonna have to say yes.
Okay.
I think our ice caps are melting, and I don't know what we can do. If I would buy a life-size freezer to, I don't know. Oh, sorry.
No, let's put that right there.
There we go.
We got to hear you.
No, I know. No, I do believe in global warming. I'm not sure how we can stop that. I mean, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay, what's your stance on the drought? What are we going to do about the drought?
Well,
we have no rain.
No rain.
There are a lot of people that say, what is wrong with us here in California? We didn't store water. We didn't save water when we had it. We just let it run down into the ocean.
Well,
Because
I
we're trying
mean,
to save the fish.
scientists, are capable, though, of turning salt water into clean water, fresh water. It's just a very expensive process.
You're in favor of doing that, though, huh?
It depends how much. I don't know. It really depends, because I'm a huge shark lover. So if I lost any sharks, I'd be devastated. But I mean,
it's dying of thirst, though, isn't it?
No. That's what I'm saying. It's very, pro and con. But at the same time, I've heard of a student who's trying to come up with a way to create clouds, and the clouds will provide more rain for us. So I'm hoping that system will take off sometime, or scientists and people that could sponsor that program will really take a look into it.
Should we have stored more water? Should we have been more conscious of human beings rather than fish?
I don't know, the ecosystem's a pretty, it's a pretty important thing. I mean, I do think that, but I don't know, maybe no one saw it coming, although we're able to, predict the weather a week in advance. I don't think anyone was able to predict such a drought as the one that we have. Or maybe they could have. I'm not sure.
Shouldn't we have been saving water, storing water for emergencies like this?
We should have. Yeah, we should have. I just didn't think anyone anticipated the emergency was going to come this fast.
It's kind of like having insurance, like car insurance, health insurance.
You need a plan. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah,
yep.
You never know.
So, yeah, absolutely.
Caller, are you there? You're on with the contestants for the Miss California pageant. Go ahead. Any question is fair game, my friend.
Yes, I wanted to know, what are your plans for your future education, and what will you be majoring in? What profession do you plan to be?
Great question.
That's all.
Hey, that's a great question.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, caller.
Well, initially I wanted to be a doctor, but then I wanted to be a neurologist. And then when I was diagnosed with kidney disease, I was in and out of semesters at school because I was nauseous or for whatever reason. So I've kind of taken a course change, which is going to, lessen my years of schooling, but still keep it up there. I'm going to go into nursing at Fresno State, and then I'm going to specialize at UCLA in anesthesia. So I'm going to be a CRNA. And then I hope to either take care of the children at Valley Children's Hospital, be their, nurse anesthesiast, or I would like to train the incoming students at UCLA. So we're going to see where I can go.
Anesthesiologist.
I believe that's the actual doctor. I would like to be like his right-hand man, the one who, talks to you before you go under and, makes you feel safe and like you're loved and cared about when you come out of there. You want to be comfortable.
All right. Hey, let's roll another piece of videotape because it's the Miss California #1, and this took place, I believe, in March of this year. Here are some of the contestants. Are you there in the front row?
I'm not. That is actually oh my gosh. Kelsey Schwartz. She was a contestant last year. She also dresses up as Elsa.
What's going on here?
This is last year.
Where are the women going?
They're going. I think they're going to the mayor's lunch, the mayor's meeting in the morning, brunch. That's what it is.
Was this last year?
This is last year.
All right.
This year happens on tomorrow, Saturday.
It happens tomorrow.
Hey, there's my friend Emily. She's my roommate.
That's great.
Yeah, there's Kelsey again.
So they're all. So this took place last year. They're all walking up the steps of City Hall.
103 degrees. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to put on my clown suit and go join tomorrow.
Do it.
I can meet the mayor.
Do it.
Yeah. Anyway. So now they're inside the chamber here.
There's some selfies going on.
Yeah, a few selfies.
There's Miss California, Crystal Lee. Oh,
okay.
She's brilliant.
Yeah, fantastic. And so what's the purpose of this? Just to meet the mayor, and what else?
I don't know. They're coming to our city. I mean, why not meet the mayor? Why not meet the mayor, the lady who helps take care of the city that you're staying in for a week?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we host the pageant here because it's like a centralized location, because I believe it used to be in Santa Cruz or Santa Clara. The name escapes me exactly which one it is.
Ago, I guess.
Yeah, 1989 or something. But then we moved over to Fresno. And although it's hotter than anything.
Like a desert here.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad because I only have to drive 15 minutes and downtown, and all the girls are coming, 3 to 5 hours, some 7 hours away, and I'm just like, well, I'll see you guys later. I'm just going downtown
All right,
for a
well,
week.
Miss California number 2, and this will all take place tomorrow. This was video from last year. The video is, there's Oliver Baines right there talking to one of the women, and so you'll get to meet some of the city council people as well, besides the mayor.
You do, and you introduce your gift. You say what you have, and it comes from your city. It represents what, I feel like just giving my mayor a giant ball of sun. I don't know how you do that, but something really hot, because it's so hot here. Something from the Fresno Grizzlies. I don't know yet, but that's what that is about.
Or a cactus, because it's dry.
Cactus. I would think of Arizona, though.
Well, maybe you would, but this is like Arizona. It's like a desert here. It's hot. It's like 104 today. You believe that?
Oh, my goodness. No. I work in an air conditioning building, so I'm very thankful. I wear a jacket, actually, all day.
So this is kind of like a meet and greet for the girls, the women there, and very, very low-key, very low stress.
And there's our picture. We dress in red, white, and blue, which is nice. It's very, very politics, very America.
Very political, like the flag, red, white, and blue.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very nice. That's the front lawn portion of City Hall right there. Got to take a break. We're going to come back with more. Oh, we got a phone call. Okay, let's take that before we go to break. 24. Let's see. What is our phone? 436 Me TV option. See, you're flustering me. I forgot the number. 436 Me TV option 11. Caller, are you there? And what's your question?
Yeah, I have a couple questions. First off, they do more than just go hang out with the mayor. Are they going to do the older people's group homes or whatever, assisted livings or non-assisted living homes, go around, make the rounds, sing, for your dinner this year?
You know what? I really wish I could answer that for you, but this is my first time competing, so I'm kind of going into the dark here. I have an agenda of what we're going to be doing, outlined, but I don't have a deep, heavy description on what we're doing. We're going to go to the Habit, I believe, in Clovis, and they're hosting a lunch for us. We're going to go to the Rotary Club and spend time with them, meet them, introduce all of ourselves, and we're going to meet the mayor. But in terms of in-depth description of what exactly we're doing, unfortunately, I don't have too much for you. You're just going to have to follow our page and keep updated if that's all right.
Any other questions, caller?
Do you have any tickets for us to win?
We do.
See the competition?
Yes, the tickets are on Ticketmaster, or you can get them at the Fresno Convention Center. They are, I believe, $35 for the week, and then Friday actually goes, each night. Friday's $40 because it's the crowning of Miss Outstanding Teen, and then Saturday's $45, and those are the big nights, so, we're going to charge a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay.
The biggest night would probably be the bikini competition. When are you guys going to do this?
Well, yeah, it's a swimsuit portion, but no. What happens is we're all in different groups, Gamma, Delta, Beta groups. We're all in different groups because there's 52 to 56 of us, I believe. And, a judge is not going to have too much fun sitting there watching 52 girls come out in a swimsuit or 52 girls perform a 90-second talent. So we're all split up, and there'll be about 10 to 13 of us each night doing something different. Okay. My swimsuit portion is on Friday.
All right. Got to go to break. 436 Me TV option 11. A few more minutes here with Keri Allred here on Connect with Me. Back in a moment.
Retro TV, your home for classic television. The greatest shows in history are here for you to enjoy. Join Cosby and Colt as secret agent men in I Spy. Ride along the Ponderosa with the Cartwrights in Bonanza. Hit the beat with Joe Friday in Dragnet. And that's not all. Retro TV offers endless fun and excitement for the whole family to enjoy. Retro TV, the best in classic television.
You can find Retro TV on over-the-air channel 13.4.
From a top-secret location, it's the spies who love me, bringing together Me TV's top super spies to fight evil at a memorable moment's notice. They're daring. That's right. Brave.
Now what are we gonna do?
The best we can.
Suave.
Does that apply to me, Oscar?
Possibly. And smart.
The yellow finger in the gun trick.
Maxwell Smart.
Me TV Fresno, channel 43.6 and Xfinity 187.
Back here with Keri Allred. She's a contestant for the Miss California pageant. Hey, I got one more dagger of a question.
Oh, is this a curveball? All right.
A little curveball for you here.
All right, deep breath.
Ready? Deep breath.
All right. Okay. What's my favorite color? No, okay, not that one. What fruit would I like to be? Okay, go ahead, I'm sorry. That's a question I get often.
I'll vote for you. You've already won. Let's give you the crown.
Please vote for me. Well, I mean, we can't vote anymore. The voting closed June 8th, but mentally be like, I voted for her.
Pleasant. I hope you win.
I hope I win.
Anyway,
I hope
so your stance
wins.
on immigration?
Oh goodness, that's a bad one. That is a tough one.
I know, but it might come up tomorrow.
It probably will come up tomorrow. Immigration. I'm not too happy that anyone can just come into the state and, drive without a license and not get in trouble for it and that kind of thing. I know that, I don't know, just an example, this is the best I'm gonna be able to do with this one, but there was a car accident a couple weeks ago, and the lady was an immigrant and she had no license, and she killed a family, but she got 6 months probation or something like that because of the way that if the car wouldn't have caught on fire, the family wouldn't have died, but it wasn't her fault. So I mean, it's not really necessarily has to do with immigration and like it's her fault because she's an immigrant, but she didn't have a license, and if they're letting people come into the state and drive without licenses, I don't really like that. I think you need to follow the rules that California has and follow the guidelines.
They are giving driver's licenses now to immigrants.
That's great. That's fantastic, and I agree with that. I just think with immigration, if you're going to come to us, if you're going to come into our state, I think come be a part of it, you need to just follow our guidelines. It's not that hard. Take the test that you need to take to pass and, be a citizen. Well, they're citizens in America, But I just don't think people should come and freeload and just do whatever they want. That's a tough one, and I'm going to need to research that one a bit more because
you might get
that one, and that I feel like I poorly answered that, but
but you spoke from the heart, and I think that means more than anything. You're truthful, you're honest with your feelings. You're not hiding your feelings, and so that's probably better than
well, they're great.
Most
the immigrants though. There's people out here complaining they don't have a job, but they're not willing to take a job that an immigrant would take out in the field. So it's like, stop complaining because they'll take the job. You know what I mean? So I mean, in that aspect, it's great, but I just think they need to follow the rules. That's it. Just follow the rules. I'm very big on rules for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I should go into law, but just follow the rules. Do what you need to do, and everyone will be happy. And there you go.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's going to do it because you got to get back to work.
Yes.
By the way,
America's Kids. We teach kids how to swim, tumble, and dance. Unfortunately, I'm not a coach. I'm not a swim coach, but I'm at the front desk and I handle a lot of business. So hard work.
All right. Keri Allred, gosh, it's good to see you, and congratulations on getting this far. Miss Fresno County's runner-up, of course, Miss Clovis, and starting tomorrow, you compete in the Miss California pageant that finishes off next Saturday night on June the 27th with the crowning. We wish you the best of luck.
Yes.
And let me ask you something.
Yes.
If you win the crown, would you come back?
I would love to. I feel like the daggers would be longer, but
that's okay.
We'll get them. I'll take care of it.
You handle yourself pretty darn good.
I try to. I don't want to step on toes, but at the same time, if you don't, you can't please everybody. You just have to.
I admire your
do what you gotta do.
And your honesty.
Here I go, turning red again.
I love that outfit. That's tremendous. You got to wear that.
Do you want to borrow the wig?
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Right now?
No.
Before I go to break?
No.
Okay.
No.
Right.
I have to keep it on.
All right.
I like to wave to kids.
Competing in the Miss California pageant this next coming week and finishes off next Saturday. We're going to finish out this program with a couple of comments, personal notes here on a Friday morning. Connect with me on MeTV Fresno, and you're welcome to call in and comment about a couple of things that we're going to talk about here in the next few minutes. Back in a moment.
When you like Ventura TV Appliance on Facebook, it's nice. But when you love the Whirlpool appliances we deliver, it's even better. Our website is cool, and it's a good place to start. But you really should touch the merchandise before you buy. Touch the new Whirlpool Ice Collection. It offers a modern style made to create an inspiring kitchen experience. Save big on this Whirlpool Black Ice or White Ice kitchen. Come in to Ventura TV Appliance and touch the merchandise today.
TV on over-the-air channel 13.9.
Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're the save energy, save time, save money place. The Energy Star qualified #1 rated high-efficiency Cabrio from Whirlpool Place. You heard right. Right now, save big on select Whirlpool Cabrio laundry pairs and pay no interest when paid in full within 6 months. At the hometown low price, think outside the big box place. Since 1951, Ventura TV Appliance Center. We're working hard to be your place.
Hello, I'm John Walsh. We need your help to capture this fugitive. Julio Cesar Guevara Mejia is wanted by the FBI in Sacramento for the attempted murder of a 19-year-old female in November of 2007. Police say he lured the young woman to a hotel room where he shot her 3 times in the chest. He could be in Palm Springs, California or Houston, Texas. Contact the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI if you have any information.
The Ballad of Andy and Barney. Andy and Barney were lawmen, bravest you ever did see. Horned ever crook in the record book to stay out of Mayberry. They were the law. Yes, they were the law, and they didn't know fear.
The Andy Griffith Show.
I guess to sum it up, you could say there's 3 reasons why there's so little crime in Mayberry. There's Andy, and there's me, and baby makes 3.
Now on MeTV Fresno.
All right, back here on the program, Connect with Me. I want to encourage you to call in and offer up an opinion about this next topic because he was a guest here not too long ago talking about Adrian Gomez. 436-MeTV, option 11. You might recall he appeared on Judge Judy not too long ago. He got into it with the DuPont family here in the city of Fresno over a disabled parking spot at Herndon and Palm. It's right over there by that Starbucks and the subway that's right over there. So he saw the DuPonts pull into this disabled parking space. By his own free admission, he started banging on the window. Vicky DuPont was in the car, and then they got into an altercation. Gomez ended up on the ground, and the DuPont family, including the 17-year-old son, Dimitri, started beating on this guy, kicking him, hitting him with keys in the face. There's Gomez right there. So a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week ago, Gomez was on this program. We had some reaction. We had 21 phone calls during the program. During the course of the show, we had 8 callers call in favor of what Gomez did, 1 on the fence, 2 against, but then the overall tally after we got off the air was 12 in favor, 4 against, and 1 of those was on the fence. I want you to call in right now and tell me if you favored what Gomez did, because he just walked right up. He was very aggressive, almost like he needed anger management at this point. The DuPont family did not have a disabled plate. They parked there anyway, going to the ATM, getting some money out, and Gomez confronted the entire family. Was this a case of anger management that he just needed to be reined in, or would you have done the same thing? Here is what one of our viewers said when they called in. They offered up an opinion about your buddy, Adrian Gomez.
Yeah, I'm in favor of what he did, Adrian Gomez. I think more people should stick up for what's happening and follow the rules, and that's why we have the DMV. That's why we have land. Thank you.
So that took place in 2013. That was the month of May, but last week they appeared, or Adrian Gomez appeared on this program, but then prior to that they appeared on the Judge Judy program to hash out all of their differences. They were suing each other. In the end, Gomez won. The case against Gomez by the DuPonts was thrown out by Judge Judy. She just basically said, I don't believe your story. It was you that started the confrontation by hitting Mr. Gomez. That's what Judge Judy believed, and so she ruled in favor, of course, of Adrian Gomez. So a lot more to be said. And by the way, we did reach out to the DuPont family, both Vicky and Dan, and of course Dimitri, the 17-year-old son, but we got no response from, of course, their attorney. So Adrian Gomez will appear on this program again at some point on Connect with Me on MeTV Fresno. Not sure when. He works as a cook at a homeless shelter. Hey, I do want to take a break right now and come. Oh, we do have a caller. Here's an unknown caller calling in. I don't know who it is, but let's check it out. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air on Connect with Me.
Oh, hi. This is Dorothy Treese. I called in before. I do agree with Mr. Gomez.
Mr.
about
Gomez.
people parking in disabled parking places.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with him. I don't think it's right.
Well, yeah, but would you have done what Adrian Gomez did? He confronted the family, was very aggressive, started pounding on the window, got into fisticuffs. Whether he started it or not, he ended up on the ground. He got some bad bruises out of it. Would you have done and reacted the same way?
Yeah, I saw it. Well, I think he should. I don't think the people should have done him like that.
How
I
would
don't
you?
agree with the way the reaction.
How would you have handled it, ma'am?
Well, I would, if I saw somebody, I just walk up and tell them, it's not right for you to park here, and you get a fine. But that's not the reason. It's just not right.
Yeah.
For to park in a disabled place if you don't have a card or if you're not disabled.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate the phone call very much. And we're going to be right back. I want to take a quick break. We'll come back and then talk about Joshua Mitchell, the Sanger mayor. We have a voicemail that we want to play for you. Very interesting. Angry viewer mad at your host. Back in just a moment.
It's almost time. Now we'll find out once and for all about Clark Kent, the Superman.
Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a TV show.
Yes, but who is he? What's his name?
He's Superman.
Golly, Clark, won't that be wonderful seeing Superman?
Fighting a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and television the MeTV way.
No one can do the things that Superman does.
The adventures of Superman.
Now on MeTV Fresno, Xfinity 187.
All right, back here on the program talking about Joshua Mitchell, the outgoing mayor who resigned as the mayor of the city of Sanger, and there he is right there. So not long ago, a couple of weeks ago, I had a little bit of a commentary about Joshua Mitchell and his outgoing mayorship on this program. Let's listen to what I had to say in the monologue. I want to talk about the mayor of Sanger and his resignation yesterday. Let's put up a picture of Joshua Mitchell. There he is. Happier days, my friends. I'll tell you what, he resigned yesterday as mayor, effective in 30 days. He had many clashes with the city council. He claims that's why he resigned. Clashes with Humberto Garza and Raul Cantu. He brought the city back out of debt, though. Unemployment went down. He cited personal attacks against him and his family. They vandalized his office, moved his family out of Sanger at one time. He also had his tires slashed at one time. That's right, the mayor of Sanger had his tires slashed. Unbelievable. But, my friends, last year he was fined more than $7,000 by the Fair Political Practices Commission, not reporting campaign contributions. And right there, there is an ongoing investigation, a conflict of interest investigation into Mitchell's landscaping company. So that is yet to be played out. We'll see how it does. As far as Joshua Mitchell is concerned, he is now the former mayor of Sanger, or at least he will be in 30 days coming. Anyway, we've asked Joshua Mitchell to appear on this program many times. And I guess he feels fearful of that line of questioning regarding the Fair Political Practices Commission has declined each and every time, my friends. Anyway, to the crackdown now and the focus of our program. That was my monologue. By the way, wearing the same suit and tie a couple of weeks back talking about Joshua Mitchell. An angry viewer from Sanger called in to try to tear your host down. Here's what she had to say.
Hi, my name is Shirley. I'm a citizen of Sanger, California. John, please get all your facts before you make any statement concerning our town. Come and talk to the citizens on the street and find out just what Josh Mitchell has done and has gone through by the Mexican gangs in this town. We are in trouble now, and your statements are not fair. Please call me at any time at 559. I am mad as hell, and I don't like to listen to people that are so damn negative. You used to be a responsible journalist. Prove it now. Thank you.
Hey, just feel free to call in, leave a voicemail, whatnot. Do we have time to take this phone call? How much time in the show? I have 30 seconds, caller, so I'm sorry. Anyway, you can call in, email us. We'll be glad to play your voicemail on the air or glad to play your phone calls on the air between 10 and 11 o'clock each Monday through Friday right here on the live program on Connect With Me on Comcast Channel 187, 43.6, and 13.1. On Monday, we're going to talk to Gabriel Dillard of the Business Journal talking about the tearing out of Fulton Mall. And then we'll talk about the Got Milk campaign. See you then. Have a great weekend, my friends. Happy Father's Day, by the way.